Hey, Ben here again with Avid at BVE in London, and of course we've seen the release of Media Composer 5.5, which to discuss with me here is Brian from Sumners Post House in Manchester. How are you, Brian?
I'm fine, thank you.
You had a good show?
Yeah, it's a really good show.
Excellent. Before we talk about 5.5, tell us a little bit about Sumners and the kind of setup we've got there.
We're a very large Avid Post House. We've got Pro Tools, we've got about 26 Media Composers, DS, and large Unity system and ISIS. So we do a lot of long form for broadcast mainly.
Yeah. So you've been working with Avid for quite a while.
Yeah, we've been an Avid house for over 12 years.
And what about then the launch this week or the release this week of Media Composer 5.5? What do you think?
It's pretty good. I think it's a natural progression of the openness that Avid keep talking about, and it's nice to see some reality.
We'll have to stop smiling at that at some point, because it is happening. I mean, we've seen the AJA box, the IO Express box, so the third-party hardware. True openness. What do you think to that?
It's going to satisfy a lot of people, I think, who are looking for lower cost solutions to fit within the Avid family. So it's great it extends the potential usage.
The other thing that's caused a bit of a stir, quite a lot of people have been talking to me about, you mentioned it actually just before we started this interview, is PhraseFind.
Yeah, no, I think that's really exciting. We do a lot of long-form documentary stuff, and we've tried to work with scripting before for using it, not how it was intended, but using it to search out words and phrases. But this actually completes the loop, really, because editors are always saying, I've got all this stuff, how do I find these? I'm looking for certain keywords and certain phrasings, and I think that's really going to go down well with the editors.
I've actually introduced it on the demo stand here as suggesting it might actually change the way that some people edit. I think that's fair enough.
I think it will certainly on quite a few genres. It has applications, but I'm most excited about it with the reality show type stuff, and also factual documentary, which they don't have time these days to transcript. So without transcripts, a lot of editors feel a bit helpless. But this actually gets around that, because they know what they're going to what phrasings are going to look for, and they don't have transcripts to work with. So this solves that problem.
The other thing to touch on finally is the full integration now 5.5 with UConn and the Artist series. So you've got full control, but a different, or not abandoning the mouse and the keyboard, but a different way of controlling.
I think it's really interesting, and I think actually that might bring people new to Avid more than the existing users. I think it'll open up possibly newer users, especially students coming through. I think they'll find that quite exciting. I think it'll take a while to get the traditional Avid editors round to looking at that stuff. I think there's a lot of potential there, certainly if the larger panel can be used in a grading sense, then, which is not quite there yet, but there's obvious that with now the UConn has been solved, in effect technically, there's a lot of potential there. But I think it opens it up to new users.
Brilliant. Brian, thank you very much indeed for your time, and we shall see you a little bit later on here at BVE with Avid for 2011.